Raye Dawn Smith is more than halfway through her prison sentence for failing to protect her daughter. She's kept her head down and discipline record clean, or she wouldn't have been allowed to meet with us in prison to talk about how her toddler ended up dead and she ended up in a cell.
I have to live with it. Whether I'm in prison, whether I'm at home, every morning that I wake up, I'm without Kelsey.
Raye Dawn Smith says she lost her daughter, 2-year-old Kelsey Smith Briggs, and then she lost her freedom. Punished, she says, for her husband's crime that she didn't know about until it was too late.
I may not have made all the right decisions, but neither did anybody else. They made wrong choices and wrong decisions too. It is horrible. It's horrible. Not only have I had to mourn Kelsey through persecution and adversity, there was nothing worse than to be told that you allowed someone to murder and sexually assault your daughter.
Who killed Kelsey?
Mike Porter. He killed my baby.
Raye Dawn received nearly the same amount of prison time as Michael Porter, who was charged with Kelsey's murder because she failed to protect Kelsey from physical and sexual abuse in the 10 months leading up to her death. You knew someone was hurting her. Someone was hurting her. Do you feel like you did enough?
Obviously, I didn't do enough. She's not here. But neither did anyone else. Nobody knew what he was. Nobody. And all I can say is, yes, we know now.
Did you ever question Michael Porter if he was hurting Kelsey?
I didn't know that I needed to.
She had visible bruises and broken bones. Did you not know that something was going on?
Kelsey was in between 2, 3, 4 homes every 2 to 4 days. Back and forth, back and forth. It was ordered by the judge. There was no way to pinpoint anything. Who's doing what?
In a contentious custody battle over Kelsey, Raye Dawn says she was suspicious of Kelsey's father, Lance Briggs, and the Briggs family.
And when I took Kelsey to Kathy Briggs' visitation, she's walking. I pick her up 4 days later, she's crawling. Something happened to my baby's legs. Something happened. Because she was walking when I dropped her off, and she was crawling when I picked her up. Who, what, where? I don't know, but somebody knows.
Child welfare workers investigated both homes, but never determined an abuser. Do you think the family feud between the Briggs and the Smiths clouded your judgment and what was going on with Kelsey?
Absolutely. They were focused on me and I was focused on them. And the Briggs sold her out. They sold her out. All because they hate me more than they love her. It's a hard truth, but it's the truth.
Raye Dawn believes they made a deal with a killer to make sure she went to prison for a crime she says she didn't commit. Rather than be bitter, she's tried to better herself, completing 74 rehabilitation programs and earning 2 college degrees in prison. How does it make you feel that Kelsey won't ever be able to do that?
I'll live for Kelsey. I live for Kelsey. My accomplishments are her accomplishments.
Accomplishments she's hoping will lead to a second chance. A jury of your peers said it needed to be 27 years. You've served 17. Why do you think you deserve to get out early?
I didn't do this, and they know I didn't do it. They know.
As for Porter, I checked with the Pardon and Parole Board. He has never applied for a commutation hearing. According to the DOC, he's being housed in protective custody somewhere out of state. Now, he is required to serve 85% of his 30-year sentence before being eligible for parole. I spoke with Lance Briggs last week, and he told me it would be a miscarriage of justice if Raye Dawn Smith or Michael Porter do not serve their full sentences. I'm Lisa Monahan for Oklahoma's Own.